Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Terry. My username across the internet is Surpassing Google. And in this video, I'm going to be taking a look uh, quite passively at some of the recent applications. I refer to phone applications that, skyrocketed in their use. The timeliness of these innovations in relation to the U.S. protest that is, currently related to George Floyd. Uh, uh, anyway, I was looking at Mashable. It just came across me passively. It's a website that carries information in relation, mostly to technology and all that, and it appealed to my interest. The notice that a particular application that enables people to listen to police radio became popular and went climbed to #1 in the App Store and so on. Anyway, we'll look at that and discuss it briefly in a bid to pay more intense attention to the true state of the world. So let's start with the Mashable article. I'll share my screen. It's a very short article. I'll go paraphrase it and then discuss it just a bit. So this is a new series I'm testing out where I will, passively look at events across the globe, create my own narratives within a video in a bid to stir new revelations. So let me go on to sharing my screen. Okay, so just a moment. Let's see. Okay, this is better. So I was going to show a Mashable article. The name of the application is Police Scanner. You'll see from this screenshot here that this is Android. This is Google Play. I don't know if the application exists on Apple Store, but it's very likely. iOS is very popular in USA. So, and the headline says Police Scanner app catapults to the top of the App Store. Just seeing that headline alone, you may tie it to recent events in USA. But prior to recent events, this app may have become popular as well. We all know the police situation in USA. Even if you're not in USA, you'll be familiar with this. The rate at which people have guns. Now how many police there are. You see one small mishap and there are so many police people there. And I won't go into details. At least that is obvious. So this app may have been popular where it has existed before now, but perhaps it was never thought of and was thought of more recently in connection with the George Floyd, event. Condolence to his family and all that. I don't want to discuss all this, but this is a worthy discussion. Basically, the app costs $5 USD. It's likely going to be, I don't know if it's a one-time payment or a subscription model, and it went to the #1 app in App Store. I don't know what's this, if it's an error, but a version with ads was the #2 paid app. So an app similar to TikTok came alive as well. This may not be in relation to recent events. The app is called Zine. I think it's something I'll look into after this, because TikTok is an application that has up to 600 million users. And we all know what TikTok is about. People, a social network that allows people to express themselves and all that. So I'll look at Zine. I'm not very, too much a fan of TikTok because I'm a bit older and all that. Anyway, so the second application that rose in the ranks in recent times is Zine. Protesters clashed with police in Minneapolis, Louisville, and Los Angeles. We all know of this due to the recent events with George Floyd. And below you'll see screenshots of yes, the top charts. These are both iOS, the interface here. So you have Zine. Oh, this a list of free apps, and these are paid apps. So on the list of free apps, you have Zine on the top, fun way to reward yourself, and on the list of paid apps, you have 5-0 Radio Pro Police Scanner. Based on the first screenshot here, it's called Police Scanner on Play Store. Now, other related apps saw download surges as well, like the encrypted messaging app Signal. I'll look at this as well. Messaging app that is encrypted, most popular is Telegram with many users. It's always good to have options. So I'll look at Signal as well. I think that will interest me. Downloaded 37,000 times this weekend, a record for the app. This may likely be an old app gaining popularity in recent times, in alignment with recent events. People are wary right now of their privacy. It's no coincidence that people are looking at blockchain options when it comes to social media and conversations and all of that. No coincidence that Telegram has grown in popularity and all of that. Yes, so I'll look at these apps, and you may want to look at these apps. The reasons I do this is because, first of all, it's important to exhaust what is obtainable. Especially if you're having Hi Dragon 98. Yes, especially if you're having you are an innovator. It's important to know what is in existence by virtue of the entire web. Where possible, look at these innovations to see what use case they have, what is missing out on, and altogether, look at the interaction of people with the app. This will enable you gain further insight into the true state of the world. You can easily tie the success of those recent applications to recent events across the globe. So sometimes innovation is about timeliness more so than quality of the innovation. Timeliness may be where the quality comes from, and those apps are quite timely, but may have succeeded prior to this time as well. Especially the Police Scanner app. Recently I find myself watching an entire YouTube channel with so many videos called Auditing the USA. And I didn't know there was an industry like that people are taking up upon themselves, auditing police and all that. It's quite entertaining, but in my case, when I'm on YouTube, I'm looking at the true state of the world. I'm an innovator, and this will help me in my innovations. And many things are becoming obvious. Looking into the world, many things are becoming obvious. I won't go into details about that. Anyway, you can look at those apps as well. Signal is one of them. The other one is Zine, and the other one is the Police Scanner app. Well, the Police Scanner app helps people listen to police radio. I think that may have come in handy for those protesters being outside, myriads of them, and concerned about their safety in the midst of the police, and so they want to listen to the police radio. So I won't go into much details. I'll stop this video here. This is a new series that I'm experimenting. Hi Dragon 98, thank you very much for being here. I'm experimenting it, and let's see how it goes. Yes, so thank you very much for being here. My name is Terry. My username across the internet is Surpassing Google. Stay awesome. Avenues to contact me is underneath in the description. Stay awesome.